Hi guys, thanks for watching. Welcome to today's cleaning video. I'm standing awkwardly like hunched over because I broke my tripod. This is as tall as it goes. So today we're gonna do a deep cleaning video. I have a lot of different things that have been like a mental note in my head, things I've been thinking I really need to do that. So we're taking care of all of those projects today. I'm sorry in advance about my voice. I'm a little bit sick right now, so I hope it doesn't bother you too much. I have so much cleaning motivation for you. I really hope that you guys enjoy this. Please like and subscribe if you do. And let's get started. The first thing on our list today is this bathroom ceiling vent. So look at this thing, you guys. It's so dirty, so dusty from the fan running. Now all of ours are a little bit different depending on how they come apart. So on mine, the center pops out very easily, and then the rest I would have to use a screwdriver for. So what I did is I popped out that center light. I wiped the inside and the outside completely dry with a Swiffer dusting cloth. I dropped the light bulb, and then I was very careful around the outside of it on all the vent parts to clean it very well with that dusting cloth. So highly encourage you to at least check yours, see how they're looking. Almost everybody, or all of us really, should have these. They're required in all their bathrooms. So do at least one today and you're going to be so glad you did. It's not only going to look better, but it's going to work a lot better too. I gathered up all the laundry over here. I'm going to clear up the vanity. I have so many things to put away, as you can see, and then I have another deep cleaning project to share with you in this area. It is something that is so easily forgotten, and ours were really gross, so I bet some of yours are too. I'm grabbing a cleaning cloth from the laundry room drawer. I'm going to use my Scentiva disinfecting spray, and this will disinfect or sanitize depending on how long you leave it on, whether it is 30 seconds or 10 minutes. So I sprayed everything, the vanity top, the sinks, the faucet, and then I left it on for 10 minutes. I made a coffee, checked my email, and came back to wipe it all down. And I like to wipe top to bottom, so I will do the vanity top and the faucets, and then the very last thing I will do with a cleaning cloth before I get a new one is the sink area. So once all of this is wiped down, we'll get into that deep cleaning project. And now it's time to clean the overflow sink drain. When I saw this the other day, I was shocked at how gross it looked. There's a lot of black inside, and I know these can also be a cause of odor, so gross. I don't even want to think about it, but I knew I had to clean this. So I looked it up on Google, and this was the most common way, is to pour a little baking soda down there, pour a little white distilled vinegar, wait a few minutes for that to activate and do its thing, and then finish with pouring boiling water. So of course, obviously, please be very careful when you do this. A funnel was recommended as well, just so there wasn't any product wasted. I didn't have one, so I poured a little bit faster, but I do recommend, if you have a funnel, to use it and to pour the liquid slowly so it can do its thing as best as possible. The water's boiling, so we're gonna shut the stove off and bring this upstairs very carefully. The stove was also very dirty, as you saw, so spoiler alert, we will come back and take care of that. I'm going to pour the water slowly, but it was not slow enough down the overflow sink drain to rinse away that baking soda, that vinegar, and any debris that has been lifted by those two products working together. I thought of a really good idea to use one of these straw scrubbies in the overflow sink drain because it fit and also has wire in the middle, so it can be bent in any awkward angle that you need to scrub in there. I did end up using a little bit of Scentiva as well, and this worked incredibly well. I just buy these on Amazon. They come in like a pack of several for a couple dollars. I probably only buy these once a year. We use reusable straws every day and it did the job. So definitely try this method if the baking soda with vinegar and boiling water isn't enough for you. This is something I'm definitely going to add to my deep cleaning list. I'll do this periodically. I really think it's going to make a big difference. Once it was all scrubbed out, I just poured a bunch of warm water down the overflow drains to make sure they're completely cleared out. The last thing I'm doing in here is wiping down the mirrors. I'll put this bench back and then we will move on from the bathroom. Let me know below, are you guys cleaning with me? Are you just sitting back relaxing and getting some ideas today? I seriously love to hear from you. I love to like and heart every comment, so be sure before you leave today to leave a comment down below.
It's a known fact. Yeah, I know that. I hope I'll be your destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation.
We're on to another everyday task before we move on to our next deep cleaning project. So I gathered up all the laundry sitting on the floor outside of the laundry room, sorted it into each area. I have 3 different cabinets in here, one for lights, one for whites, and one for dark. So whichever one is the fullest is what I wash that day. I'm gonna throw it in real quick. I have 2 counters, one for clothing that comes out of the dryer, and then the other one is my folding counter. And my last video is the makeover video on this room, literally start to finish. So I will be sure to link it down below. It will say my last video with a direct link to this. You can watch it after this one if you missed it. I'm gonna fold a load of laundry real quick and then we'll head into that next project. And now we're gonna move on to the kitchen. Lots of work to do in here. Whenever I think of deep cleaning, I think of the kitchen and the bathroom because those are the rooms that get the dirtiest, the fastest at our house and probably any house. Look at this stove, very, very gross. We've got some dishes in the sink and a ton of work ahead of us. So let's dive right in. Let's take care of some things on the counter and get rid of the everyday mess so we can get to that deep cleaning. If you're working with me, keep it up, girl. We still have about 10 minutes of the video to go. I'm almost done hand washing the dishes. I always say this to you guys. Sometimes I get in a mood like if I'm going to be cleaning and doing all this work, I want everything to be done and fully done. So then I won't load the dishwasher. I just hand wash them, let them air dry, and put them away while I'm doing everything else. I know that I am 100% finished. There's nothing sitting in the dishwasher waiting for me later. So we're gonna super speed scrub these last remaining dishes, let them dry for a while, and come back to them later. Now for the stovetop, which was way more gross than I was expecting it to be once I got into it and saw all this mess. We even have a cover on it to protect it from the mess. We bought it on Amazon. They're pretty inexpensive and they're made for almost any stove. It doesn't look that great, but it is so practical for everyday life if you cook a lot. And it wasn't too bad under there except the main burner that we use the most often. And it is that gross from simply just like overflowing water when we're making pasta for Forrest. Wasn't expecting it to look that disgusting, but as you can see, it did. So I'm just using my Dawn Power Wash dish spray. I use this, of course, for dishes, but for like tons of different things. And I'm gonna let those soak in the sink, and then I'm going to scrub the stovetop and make it look way better than what you're looking at right now. And this Dawn worked really well to lift a majority of the mess. I sprayed extra on this first burner that is our problem area, and then I realized that the top comes off, so I was able to get an even deeper clean. I am normally not the one who cleans the stove. That's Chad. We have like our tasks that he does and that I do, but of course I wanted to take care of this today and just get it done. So I took off the burner element, I'll call it, don't know what it's called, adding a little more Dawn on this, and we're gonna let it soak for a minute while we work on everything else in the sink. Well, as you can see, we have scrubbed, scrubbed, and scrubbed some more. So it's looking a lot better than it did before. I'm going to put the stove back together and then we'll move on to our final project. How could I forget about wiping down the counters? Let's do that in the kitchen. Wipe them really well. Sometimes I'll spray them and then I'll spray them again just so I can make sure there's nothing left. Have you ever wiped your hand over the counter after you sprayed it and still felt crumbs? The worst thing ever. So I'll do that to make sure they are squeaky clean. And then there's actually 2 more projects. So we're gonna do the sink now, and I love this Barkeeper's powder. It works really, really well. They have a few different kinds. And then I really like to use a magic eraser as well to scrub, because that will make sure that everything is off the sides. If you have any food that's clung to the sides of your sink, definitely try to scrub it with a magic eraser. It makes it so much easier to get rid of all that mess. Guys, I keep forgetting all of these other little projects that I did, so this time there really are 2 more. The first one is to clean off light fixtures. This is also something that is so easily forgotten, and then you look up and you're like, whoa, it's been a minute. So here's your reminder to clean your light fixtures if it has been too long. I'm gonna focus on this chandelier today, wipe the inside and the outside. There's a lot going on the chandelier, so there's so many little areas to get into. Again, I'm using a Swiffer duster sheet. I do have one of those long dusters with like the big feathery end, but I could not find it, so went back to my tried and true Swiffer dusting wipes. Then I'm gonna wipe off the table in case any dust has fallen onto it, and there will be one more thing for you after this. Your last deep cleaning reminder are to clean your chairs, something very obvious but also easily forgotten. I really do wipe down our counter stools all the time, like I'm on top of those, but for some reason these ones I just cannot seem to get it together with. So look at that duster sheet. It got dirty very, very fast. I wiped down the base of those chairs where the dust really does seem to accumulate. And then my last everyday project is this learning tower. People always ask me about this. It's just a learning tower, so 4 boy can stand at the island in the kitchen. And this is also something that it looks fairly clean, and then I wipe my hand over it and all I feel is texture, which is very, very gross. I'm gonna give this a good scrub down today too. And that's all for today. I really hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you do. Again, so sorry about the voice. I have the laundry room video. I wanted to make sure I reminded you. The laundry room makeover is the first link down below. If you missed it, definitely check it out. Please like, please subscribe. I have recent videos and more down below. And I'll see you right here in a few days in a brand new video. Bye.